Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Always fun to be back.
Today, we're tackling something pretty big, the world of AI.
Yeah.
And not just the surface level stuff either.
Oh, no.
We're going in deep, really deep. We've got this academic paper, The Transformative Impact of Artificial Intelligence Across Industries.
A mouthful, I know.
But super interesting. Basically, if you're already familiar with the AI basics, what it is, how it works.
Kind of the intro level stuff.
Yeah, and you're ready to see how it's really impacting different industries, well, this deep dive is for you.
Exactly. It's about, moving past those simple questions.
Right.
Like, will robots take our jobs?
Which honestly is a valid question.
It is. It is. But we're looking at, AI not just automating tasks, but actually making complex decisions.
Okay, so less robots taking our jobs, more robots becoming like super-powered analysts.
That's a good way to put it.
I like that. So this paper breaks it down by industry, which I think is really helpful to visualize the impact.
Yeah, it gives you a really clear picture.
So why don't we start with healthcare? Everyone's interested in healthcare.
Always a hot topic. And AI is revolutionizing it. I mean, not just in the ways you might immediately think of.
Yeah, like robot surgeons.
Right, although those do exist too.
They're out there.
But think about this. AI is analyzing medical images, x-rays, CT scans, all that stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And it's spotting these tiny little anomalies, things that a human eye might miss.
Whoa, so it's like a second set of eyes, but with superhuman vision.
Basically, yeah. And what this means is diseases are being caught way earlier.
Which is obviously huge.
Huge, because the earlier you catch something, the better the chances of successful treatment.
Okay, that's amazing. And what about all this talk about personalized medicine?
Oh, AI is a major player there. It's analyzing tons of genomic data, linking specific genes to diseases.
So we're talking about treatment plans tailored to your DNA.
Exactly. And it
Okay.
goes beyond that. Think about, the not so fun part of healthcare,
Yeah.
hospital systems.
Uh,
AI is streamlining that too, predicting patient admissions, managing resources.
Making everything run smoother.
Exactly. Smoother, more efficient.
That's incredible. So we're seeing AI having a real impact on healthcare right now.
Yeah.
It's not just this futuristic concept.
It's happening now.
Okay, so healthcare's covered. Where else is this super-powered analyst shaking things up?
Well, let's talk about something everyone cares about.
Yeah.
Their money.
Finance.
Finance, exactly. AI is hard at work there too. Imagine this. Machine learning is spotting fraud in real time
Really?
by analyzing spending patterns. So if something seems fishy, AI flags it immediately.
So it's like AI is watching my credit card for me,
In a way, yeah. And then there's AI-driven credit scoring.
which I have to admit I don't fully understand.
It's basically using AI to assess someone's credit worthiness, and it's actually more accurate than traditional methods.
Yeah.
Fewer people defaulting on loans, and potentially better rates for borrowers.
Okay, so AI is protecting my wallet. Andy, maybe even saving you money. I'm liking this AI thing more and more.
Right. And let's not forget about those dreaded customer service calls.
Yeah, nobody likes those.
AI is starting to take those over, like those chatbots you see popping up.
Yeah, they're getting pretty sophisticated, right?
They are. They can answer basic questions, handle simple tasks. It frees up human agents for more complex issues.
So it's like a first line of defense. I can get behind that.
And behind the scenes, AI is powering things like algorithmic trading.
Which is?
Basically, AI making split-second investment decisions based on market data.
Oh, wow. So like an AI financial advisor constantly monitoring the markets for me.
You got it. It's about optimizing those investments.
That's mind-blowing. Okay, so healthcare, finance, AI is really streamlining a lot of processes. What about manufacturing? What's happening there?
Think of AI as like the brain of the factory of the future.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's doing things like predictive maintenance.
Predictive.
Yeah, so AI can actually anticipate when a machine's going to fail
But before it happens.
before it happens, which means less downtime, huge cost savings. It's like, think of it like AI giving your car a checkup and telling you exactly what needs fixing before anything breaks down.
Okay, that makes sense.
And it's not just about preventing breakdowns. AI-powered computer vision systems are being used for quality control.
So like robot inspectors.
Yeah, they can spot even the tiniest defects, ensuring products meet the highest standards.
Wow. So factories are becoming smarter and more efficient thanks to AI.
Absolutely. And let's not forget about supply chains.
Those can be like a logistical nightmare.
Exactly. But AI is helping to optimize the entire flow of goods. It analyzes data from suppliers, transportation networks, customer
So
demand,
it's like this master planner.
basically. And that leads to fewer delays, less waste, lower costs.
Okay, I'm sensing a theme here.
Efficiency.
Efficiency, yeah.
Uh,
But also, like, AI just seems to be weaving its way into every industry imaginable.
It's true. It's everywhere.
But what about the more creative fields? Like, can AI actually be
Yeah.
creative?
Yeah. It really is everywhere you look these days.
I mean, it's pretty amazing to think about. But I also have to wonder, we keep talking about how AI is this powerful tool,
Mm-hmm.
but are there any downsides? Like, are there risks we need to be aware of?
You're right. We can't just focus on the positive and ignore the potential challenges.
Yeah, exactly.
Every powerful technology comes with inherent risks, and AI is no exception.
So let's talk about those risks.
Okay.
What are some of the concerns people have about AI?
I think one of the biggest challenges is ensuring AI is used ethically.
Ethically, okay.
So that means developing and using AI systems in a way that respects human rights and values.
Right, so it's not just about the technology itself, it's about how it's applied, making sure it's used to benefit society as a whole.
Yeah, to benefit society and not harm individuals or groups.
So what steps are being taken to kind of address those ethical considerations?
Well, there's a growing focus on developing ethical guidelines for AI development and deployment.
Okay, so like rules of the road for AI.
Yeah, you could think of it that way. Organizations are working on frameworks to ensure AI systems are transparent, accountable, and fair.
I see. So it's about making sure AI is aligned with our values
Exactly.
and doesn't lead to unintended consequences.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. What about job displacement? I feel like that's a big concern for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a valid concern. It's true that AI will likely automate some jobs currently done by humans,
Right.
but it's not necessarily a doom and gloom scenario like some people might think.
Okay, good.
I mean, throughout history, technological advancements have often led to new types of
That's
jobs.
true.
So the key is to adapt and prepare the workforce for this changing landscape.
So it's about retraining and equipping people with the skills they need to thrive in an AI-powered world.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. Are there any like specific areas where AI is actually creating new job opportunities?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the development, implementation, and maintenance of AI systems themselves require a skilled workforce.
All right.
We're seeing a huge demand for AI specialists, data scientists, machine learning engineers.
So AI is actually generating new jobs in its own right.
Yes, exactly. It's not just about jobs being lost, it's also about new opportunities emerging.
But like you said, those new jobs might require a different skill set.
Exact.
So it really highlights the importance of like investing in education and training programs.
Yes, focusing on AI related skills.
Yeah, preparing people for the jobs of the future, not the jobs of the past.
That's the key.
Okay, so adapting to the changes brought about by AI is super important. But it's not just about jobs, is it?
No, it's not.
There are like broader societal implications to consider.
Absolutely. AI raises really fundamental questions about privacy, security, the distribution of power.
Big questions.
As AI systems become more integrated into our lives, we need to make sure they're used responsibly
Okay.
and that they don't erode individual liberties.
That's a lot to consider.
Hmm.
How do we even begin to address these like complex challenges?
I think it requires a multifaceted approach. We need open dialogue and collaboration between policymakers, industry leaders, researchers, the public.
So a lot of different voices need to be part of the conversation.
Exactly. It's not just a technological challenge, it's a societal one.
Right. And it's not like a one-time conversation either, right? This is something that needs to be ongoing.
It's an ongoing conversation for sure. As AI continues to evolve, we need to remain vigilant, adaptable, and willing to course correct as needed.
Okay, so we've talked about some of the broader societal implications of AI. Now I'm curious about some of the more cutting-edge developments. You mentioned explainable AI earlier.
Yeah, explainable AI.
Can you remind me, why is that so important? Like, why do we need to understand how AI arrives at its decisions?
So, explainable AI, or XAI, is crucial for building trust and ensuring responsible use. When AI systems operate as these black boxes,
Okay.
we don't fully understand their reasoning process, and that can be really problematic, especially in high-stakes situations like healthcare or finance.
So like if a doctor is using an AI system to help diagnose a patient, they need to understand the logic behind the AI's recommendations.
Exactly. Explainable AI aims to make those decisions transparent and understandable.
Got it. And that not only builds trust, but it also helps identify potential biases or errors.
Exactly. It's about understanding the process, not just accepting the outcome.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
What about edge AI? How does running AI algorithms directly on devices like change the game?
So, Edge AI is all about speed, efficiency, and privacy.
Okay.
Instead of relying on the cloud for processing, Edge AI allows devices to make decisions locally in real time.
So it's like the AI is built into the device itself.
Right. And this is critical for applications like self driving cars where split second reactions are essential.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So, like, my smart refrigerator could use Edge AI to, I don't know, track my grocery inventory and order replacements without sending that data to the cloud.
Exactly. That's a great example. And as more devices become smart,
Hmm.
Ed and AI will play an even bigger role in our lives.
It's like AI is becoming more and more embedded in our everyday world,
It really is.
which brings us to the Internet of Things, or IoT. I
Yeah.
feel like we hear those three letters everywhere.
All the time, yeah.
So, how does AI fit into this increasingly connected world?
Well, the IoT is all about connecting devices and collecting vast amounts of data,
Right.
but it's AI that truly unlocks the potential of the IoT.
How so?
AI analyzes that data in real time, enabling devices to learn, adapt, and make intelligent decisions.
So, like, a smart city could use AI to optimize traffic flow or manage energy consumption.
Exactly, and even improve public safety.
Wow, that's pretty incredible. Sounds like AI and the IoT are kind of a power couple, working together to solve some really big problems.
They really are.
And it's not just cities, right? This is happening across industries.
Across industries, agriculture, manufacturing, healthcare. We're moving towards a world where these interconnected intelligent systems are constantly working to improve efficiency and solve complex problems.
It's a lot to take in, but it's also really exciting. It sounds like we're on the cusp of a technological revolution with AI and the IoT driving innovation and transforming the way we live, work, and interact with the world.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. But with all this progress, it's important to remember that technology is a tool
Right.
and it can be used for good or for ill.
Absolutely. I think that's a perfect point to move into the final part of our deep dive.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot of ground, from the transformative power of AI to the challenges and ethical considerations.
It's a lot to think about.
It is, but there's still so much more to explore. So much to explore. Okay, so we've talked about how AI is revolutionizing industries, the challenges it brings, the whole ethical side of things.
Hmm.
But I'm curious about something. We keep saying AI is a tool,
Yeah.
but how sharp is this tool, really? Like, is it capable of becoming, I don't know, something more than just lines of code?
That's a really interesting question, and it's one that researchers are like actively trying to answer. There's this concept called artificial general intelligence or AGI,
AGI.
and it's this idea of an AI system that has like human level cognitive
So
abilities.
basically an AI that can think like a human.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be capable of learning and problem solving across a wide range of domains, just like we do.
So instead of AI that's like really good at medical diagnosis or, forecasting financial markets,
Right.
AGI could like write poetry, and D design a building, and D come up with a marketing campaign all at the same time.
Exactly. It's about creating AI that's not limited to specific tasks,
Wow.
but can adapt to new situations, learn independently, just like humans do.
That's a pretty big leap from where we are now. I mean, are we even close to achieving AGI?
Honestly, it's still a long way off, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of debate about whether it's even possible. But the thing is, the
Yeah.
pursuit of AGI, even if we never quite get there, is driving some incredible advancements in AI research.
So even if we don't achieve like true AGI, the research itself is pushing the boundaries of what we thought AI could do.
Exactly. We're developing more sophisticated algorithms, more efficient hardware, and we're getting a deeper understanding of how intelligence itself works.
That's amazing. It's like the quest for AGI is leading to all these other breakthroughs along the way.
It really is. It's pushing the entire field forward.
It's pretty incredible to think about the potential, both in the near future and the long term.
Yeah.
But as we keep developing these increasingly powerful technologies,
Yeah.
we have to remember the ethical considerations we talked about.
Absolutely.
As AI gets more sophisticated, it becomes even more important to make sure it's aligned with our values and that it's used for good.
You're absolutely right. We need to be proactive in addressing those potential risks and
Right.
setting clear guidelines for how AI is developed and used.
So it's not just about the technology itself, it's about the human element.
Exactly.
We need to approach AI with a sense of responsibility, making sure it enhances our lives and doesn't lead to unintended consequences.
I completely agree. AI has the potential to be such a force for good in the world.
But it's up to us to guide its development and make sure it benefits everyone.
Well said. Well, as we wrap up this deep dive into I think it's clear that we're just at the beginning of an incredible journey. The possibilities are
Oh,
vast,
yeah?
but so are the challenges. It's an exciting time to be alive, and I, for one, am really eager to see how AI shapes our world in the years to come.
Me too. And it's a rapidly evolving field, so it's crucial that we stay informed, engaged, and prepared to adapt to whatever comes next.
I think that's a great takeaway for our listeners. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged. The future of AI is in our hands. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.